Well, back out here again on the road. Um, got a little bit of rain this weekend, but we had this. We added a few more loads right here to get us up, kind of out of anything that was trying to run onto the road. We came out Saturday and finished the cut back to the creek. So now they're bringing us rock to just to put down. That's actually pretty solid ground after we cut it down 3 to 5 feet right through there. Unfortunately, the level that they thought we could stay at, we couldn't, so we had to go past that. Um, um, but we finally found something pretty hard, and that's what we're actually putting some stone down on right now. That this stone that we're putting down is just so the trucks can get back to the creek, because about 40 or so feet in front of the creek, we got to start cutting down and building up again with the dirty shot rock. But all of this right here, this area here is where the 7 foot deep cut there was with all the water and all that crap that if you'd watched the other videos or whatever that we made. This is the really bad section right here. That's just a temporary tile we've got in. All of this area has to be built up more with clay, and we've got head walls and a 24-inch tile that runs through here, so that's just temporary anyways. But anyways, all this is really holding up extremely well now, so I guess we're headed the right direction. But that's what we're doing. Alrighty, back out here on the road, different section. This here doesn't have to be, well, it's undercut about 3 feet or 3.5 feet or so like that, but we're down to something really hard through here. This is all good. We're just rocking this so that we can get the trucks back, because the next crossing is probably about 200 feet behind me, and we have to get them back there to build that up with some dirty shot. But we're just covering this with material just so the trucks can back out there, just so we can get to that point. So that's what we're working on right now. Seems to be doing pretty good, which we got rain. Well, it was day before yesterday, but it rained like all day. So this is a little bit damp on top, but it's hard underneath it. So same thing. What I've been doing, it seems to work out better for us if I can just take and so I don't really need it built up all the way to the edges, because we're going to have to come back through here and build this up with clay to grade at least to this level here. So we're trying not to spend a bunch of money on stone that we don't need. So I'm trying to keep this kind of condensed to the center of the road as much as I can, or as thin as possible. That way we can just get the trucks out here, which is what the whole goal of all this right here is. So I kind of rake it down like this a little bit and kind of stretch it out. That keeps it from blowing out the sides of the dozer blade and kind of putting the rock and wasting it in places that we don't need it. So I was kind of just keep taking, raking it back on itself like this right here, and he kind of comes behind me and blades it down, kind of thins it out, tracks it in. So that kind of tracked that up a little bit right there. That was kind of like a little wet section, so we might have to pull a little bit back on some of the spots like that. But we get about 20 or 30 feet out of a load now, which is not too bad. And this will just give us an extremely good base for our road when we're going to be building it up anyways. So it's money that we would rather not be spending, but sometimes it's necessary to get a good end result and keep the project moving. They're on pretty tight timelines on this. because we should have been. We should have actually, if we would have got to have started when we wanted to, we would have been done a couple months ago, I would say. But permitting and stuff like that, and held us up for about 4 months from the initial start date that we had. So we're kind of playing catch up, and it pushed us into the wet season of the year, which is unfortunate for us. So everything is taking double long is what it should. Something like this right here, we might not even had to have done because we wouldn't have been fighting the groundwater. You can see groundwater kind of comes out in a couple of spots here and there. If we would have got to do it back last summer, we wouldn't have probably had to deal with this. But it is what it is. And he just kind of blades over it a little bit and just kind of thins it out. It's kind of flat so the trucks can dump on it and not be on a slope or something. Yep, that's looking really good. Really good. You know, I don't mind a little bit of water, but like, man, what we were dealing with on that last section, crazy. He'll take and push that out and track it in real good, and we'll kind of watch when the next truck backs over it and stuff, which they'll mash it down some. I mean, that's good, just as long as they can travel it. We're not looking to build the entire road out of this or anything. Well, all right, I'll cut back through when we're doing something else. Well, that's the wrap for today. I didn't really film a lot today just because it's the same old stuff we've been doing over and over again. And we were basically just putting base stone down on this just so the trucks could get back here to where we need to be tomorrow. Um, right back here in the morning, we'll start first thing, and I'll try to get some more video of this, which is the same thing as we was doing up front there. We'll be starting at this point right here and undercutting this down to something solid, which is, I don't know, I'm guessing anywhere between 5 to 7 feet. And we'll be building this up to shot rock past the drainage creek up to the hill there until we hit something solid. And then after we start doing that, we should be able to start. We can bring our haul truck through here then at that point, and we can start building up with clay. So we'll probably build the center section up past here first, and then work our way back. But I don't know how many loads it was. It was 20 something loads, but I'd say we probably went a good 200, 250 feet. But I'll try to catch some more video next time.